Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video where we are finally going to upgrade our super cheapo Airsoft sniper rifle. Our Well MBO3 VSR 10 clone, which is right here. I've said in many previous videos that I have been super surprised by how well this gun performs, and I still stand by that. This has been the best performing Airsoft gun for the cost that I have ever used in my life. And even though it is performing very, very well, I want to see if I can get any better performance out of it by doing like the minimalist of upgrades possible. Now, the reason why I want to do that is I don't want to just do tons of stuff to it and then have its performance, because I won't know how much any one of those single things will be doing. And I want to try and find out what is the single best thing to do to an airsoft rifle to give you that better performance, or that biggest jump in performance. And in my opinion, the hop rubber is the most important part of any airsoft gun. It's the part that makes contact with the BB, so if anything with the hop rubber is off, then you're just going to have really, really naff performance. So today we're going to be upgrading the hop rubber in this Well MBO3 VSR 10 clone, a Maple Leaf 70 degree Decepticon. There's a few reasons why I've gone for this hop rubber. Number one is it's, well, generally decided to be the best or one of the best hop rubbers to get for sniper rifles. It's super cheap as well. I think it cost me £6.99, so in terms of value, it's pretty cheap. Because it's 70 degree, it's going to allow me to lift heavyweight BBs, which is exactly what I want to be using in this sniper rifle. And it also has a spring clip on it to help improve the air seal. I do have my own tricks as well, which I'm going to be doing to improve the air seal too, but the fact it has that built in is great. So without further ado, let's just crack this apart and get the hop rubber upgraded. So first of all, we've got all the stuff here that we need. We have got our unjamming rod, because we're going to clean the barrel at the same time, and these little bits of cloth we're going to be putting on the rod to clean it. We've got our 70% isopropyl alcohol, we have got some PTFE tape, and we've got our tools here and a rag just to wipe anything if we need to. So first of all, let's take the upper receiver off of the stock, and we can go from there. And to do that, it's super easy. There's just one bolt here and one bolt here. We don't need this bit, we don't need this bit. So you can go over there, my friend. Now, in order to get to the hop unit in this rifle, we need to take this block off here, remove the screw that's there, unscrew the barrel, and then we're pretty much inside it. So let's do that now. I can already see from looking at this, there's quite a bit of gunk in and around there too. I'm going to clean the cylinder as well, because there's a ton of naffy stuff on there. But let's get to the hop unit first. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to turn the hop fully off, which will make it easier for me to remove barrel and components like that, because there'll be no pressure on the current hop rubber. There we go. Why was that so bloody difficult? I see why that was so difficult. Bugger. The screws that hold the top Picatinny rail, it actually protrudes out a little bit into the cylinder for whatever reason. So when I was unscrewing that, it was rubbing against that screw, and I've actually now knackered a load of the threads on here. So it's not really a big issue, because all these threads here are still okay, but yeah, it's not ideal. I'll count myself lucky, because that could have been a lot worse than it is. But yeah, I guess now we'll take the scope off, remove that screw a little bit so we don't have issues when we put it back in. What a stupid design that is. Why would you do that? Anyway, now that's out, we can remove our hop up lever, and that enables us to remove the hop unit and the inner barrel. Now, there is a ton of lube on the outside of this, like where the hop unit function is. So I don't really want to touch that. I think that is okay to leave as it is. But what I do want to do is take this apart, take the inner barrel out, clean the inner barrel, and replace that hop rubber. So we'll do that now. Quite happily, it all looks in good condition. There is an amount of dirt inside there, which is kind of to be expected, to be honest. But we won't know the extent of the dirt until we get properly in there. And there we have it apart now. So we've got this little O-ring on the barrel, which we want to keep, make sure we do not lose that. That is insane how hard it is. Genuinely, like, the rubber on it, it is very hard rubber. I'm shocked at that. That's actually very, very surprising. I'm going to clean this up and save this to the side, because say, for example, I change the hop rubber over and then I get like worse performance. Let's see how dirty this barrel is. You know what? That's actually pretty clean. I am not even gonna give that a clean. The inside of that is absolutely beautiful. It's still polished. It looks great. You're not going to be able to see it there, but it looks absolutely fantastic. So all I'm going to do is actually take my little clothy bit here and just clean the end up where the hop rubber goes, because that way, if there is any dirt on the outside, it's going to affect our seal, and this is going to get rid of it. Make it super airtight. And with that done, time to get our hop rubber. If we were going to clean the inner barrel, all we would do is take our unjamming rod, and then in that little eyelet there, we'd put some of this cloth, dip it all together in the alcohol, and then we just shove it up and down loads until the inside of the barrel is clean. But like I said, as the barrel is already really clean, which is a good sign, it means it's not taking any dirt into the mechanics of the gun, which means I should have less maintenance, which is another plus for this rifle. Now this hop rubber has two parts, the actual rubber itself and this little spring clip here, which helps you with an air seal. So very strangely, and for some reason, my hop rubber doesn't fit. Oh, it's because the barrel. So the reason why it doesn't fit is my barrel has got this end bit. You can see like that there. And sniper rifle barrels don't generally have that end lip. So I've got two options. One, put the original hop rubber back on. Two, modify this hop rubber so it fits. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that, rebuild it, and when we test shoot, I guess we'll know if that worked or not. I guess because this is a cheapy sniper rifle, the barrel isn't going to be super high quality. Usually in sniper rifle barrels, you don't have that little end bit of metal there on it. So you get like a longer nub, which you can put in there. A potential downside for this is because of the way that the lever is for the hop unit, there's just two little spiky bits that go down. So that may make this have an uneven contact on the BB, or not a long contact on the BB, which isn't what this hop rubber is designed to do. But we won't know exactly how it performs until we put it all back together. But for now anyway, that is that done. The little clip is on, it looks pretty centered. So let's rebuild the hop unit. I broke it. There's a little bit of plastic that sits in that. That's supposed to go up and down. I thought it was in the hop arm gap, but it was not. It was at the end in a catchy bit. And when I then forced it out, it snapped. So now I can't put hop on. Can I put a screw in that? I wonder, would a grub screw work? I'm going to see if I can fix this. We fixed it! Let's go. Cool. All right. We'll put the rest of it back together and then we can do our test. And hopefully the upgrade has gone well. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Right. Quickly, let's just get to the end. Okay, that feels really nice. I'm going to put the scope on. And then we're gonna do some test shots outside. So I'm gonna let you know how those go. Fingers crossed it's okay and I've not made it horribly worse. I don't know because of the changes I've done to the hop unit. So fingers crossed it's okay. And you know what? It was all right. I'm not gonna say it's amazing just because I think that from the hop arm design that's in this hop unit and this hop rubber, they're probably not that compatible. Now the reason why I say that is the hop rubber on the Maple Leaf Decepticon, which is what I put in there, is quite thick and the surface area is designed to be quite long. So the hop arm is just these two little pokey bits of plastic. So having this thick pad of rubber underneath, trying to push all of that down is quite difficult. Now the reason why I know that is that from this point downwards, it's really hard, if not impossible, to adjust more hop onto the BB. And I guess the reason why is that it's not, and I think the reason why is that because of the prongy bits on there, it's trying to apply too much pressure to one little part of the hop rubber, which isn't really moving that well, which isn't ideal. So what am I going to do? All in all, this has been a bit of a bloody experience and a half, I tell you that. Like, I had plans to shoot, you know, a few videos today, and this has been like 2 hours now. So yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle, and I'm not overly satisfied, I will say, from the experience. The hop rubber not fitting properly, the barrel not being a proper sniper barrel, the hop unit breaking. There's been a few things to say the least which have been little roadblocks in this journey, and I definitely wasn't expecting them. Nope. I definitely was not expecting them. Anyway, this has gone on way far too long than it should have done, and I need to now figure out what's the next step for that rifle and find some parts. So until then, thank you for watching. Remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, this definitely wasn't a guide to do this. The hop rubber was wrong for the barrel. The arm broke. And now I've got a hop rubber that's been cut up. I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting this to happen. I thought it was going to be fairly easy to swap out and do. And now this has happened.